Hi everyone, today I'm doing a first impressions on the Australis Mixed Colour Correcting Foundation. I have the colour Natural Beige here. I think it would like to kind of be the same as the Maybelline Super Better Skin in the way of it having nutrients in it that really helps your skin. So I've just read the back of it and it does say, this water-based foundation is creamy, lightweight and provides medium to full coverage. I do like full coverage foundations. And a natural satin finish. It contains colour corrective pigments that conceal dark circles, correct dull skin and neutralise redness, which I do have a lot of redness. I've always had redness on my cheeks. Also contains SPF 25 sunscreen. That sounds pretty good to me. I don't know how the colour range is going to go. They only had, I think, 6 colours. In the price line that I went to, I don't know if they make any more colours than that. It's about 8:45 in the morning and I do have an event tonight that I need to get ready for, so I'll only be wearing it until maybe 5 or so p.m. tonight. But I still think that that gives you, like, usually if you're getting ready for work you'd probably get ready a bit earlier, but it'll give you an overall look on how the day went with the foundation on. So let's see how it goes. First up, I am using the Australis primer. I don't notice anything special about this one, but I believe it does help my makeup stay on longer, keep more fresh throughout the day. So let's talk about the packaging. I think it would really stand out with these bright colours on it compared to some of the other foundations in my collection. I do like the little squeezy bottles. I think that they're great because you can get how much product you need out of them. It's great that it has SPF 25 and has the standard 30 mils. I'm going to use this Sigma Angle Kabuki F84 to apply it today. I think it might be a bit light, I don't know. Feels like, wow, like look at that coverage. I don't know what it's going to be like when I blend it out. Oh, did I get the wrong colour? I think I got pink undertones. It actually smells like cinnamon. I'm not even kidding. So taking that much to the rest of my face. Easy to blend around. Feels nice on the face. It feels like a moisturiser, to be honest. Feels so nice and, like, I don't know, soft. It does look very dewy. Dewy foundation doesn't tend to last that well on my skin. I don't know how it's going to look on camera, but it looks a little pink right here. It's so hard to tell in Priceline when you're choosing a foundation. Okay, so I've put on 1.5 coats. The satin finish is very dewy looking to me, but it may settle in my skin and become more not looking so oily. I don't know. Okay, I'll put a little bit more on this side. Just like a little bit. You don't actually need that much. Like, it has really good coverage. I have a feeling that it'll go oily. I really want to let it sink into the skin and just look a bit better. I can't tell if it looks a little bit patchy just because, like, I'm not in front of my normal mirror. Okay, let's do the other side. I really like the smell of it. Okay, so there's 2 coats. I don't know how I feel about it at this point, but I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and see how it turns out. I do like the coverage. I think it provides enough coverage, which is great. I just don't like the finish of it like this. And not that I wouldn't ever wear powder, because I always wear powder, but I'm just not sold on the finish. Would you guys walk out of the house like this? Okay guys, so my face is finally finished with the foundation. I have noticed that it's gone really funny along here where I have a little bit of peach fuzz. I don't like it at all. It's just gone really funny with the powder set on it. I don't really like it at this stage. I don't know if it was the products that I use, but I'm just not sold. It's just gone really funny here. I did also use for the first time the Australis contour kit, which I will have a review demo on it linked down below if you want to go check that out. It's currently $9.39 and I really need to get my butt out of here, but I'll check back in with you guys later. So far, it looks okay, but like I really don't like how it's gone funny there. I'm really disappointed actually. Okay, so I'm back and it's nearly 5 o'clock in the afternoon and my skin has changed dramatically from when you last saw it. Maybe not dramatically, but I can definitely see a lot of oil coming through. Maybe not oil, but definitely looks shiny. Maybe it is the satin finish of the foundation, but definitely around my T-zone area that has just come through. I did kind of have a little bit of a lay down and I was mainly laying on this side, but it doesn't really look like it's transferred, which is a good thing. There's this bit here that looks really funny and I don't know why. but it did look funny before I went. It is definitely transferring on my finger. I can see that there. I'm not really that big of a fan of it compared to some of my other foundations. I know that they have great coverage and they last a long time. This one did have good coverage, and I set it with my normal powder. I did everything as normal, and it just hasn't really given me that long lasting effect. Not that it claims to be long lasting, but I did expect a little bit longer than this. I guess right now it would be like a day's wear of makeup. Overall, I probably won't be wearing this one as much as my other ones, especially because I have ones that do stay on a lot better. If I was going to wear this, I would take a powder with me so I can touch up. And I actually will touch up one side of my face. So I'll touch this side up. I also noticed that my mascara has transferred there, which doesn't usually happen. I think I was using a waterproof one, but one that I might have dipped in a non-waterproof mascara, if that makes sense. That has definitely made a difference touching up this side of my face compared to this side. You can still definitely see the oil there peeping through. And on my forehead, it has transferred a bit, I feel. I feel like it's just not, it's not flawless. However, I can't comment on all of the other abilities that it claims to do. I'd definitely say that it moisturizes the skin. It neutralizes redness. Yeah, I'd say that it does that, definitely. Dark circles. I did use concealer, but I always use concealer, but I might show you what it's doing, like a little flashback, because I can't remember exactly what it was like. I'll just touch up this side. It's really gone funny there. And I don't like how it sits on top of my peach fuzz. On top of my little hairs, it's like gone really, really funny there. I don't think I've ever used a foundation that's had that kind of reaction. And you can see like on my forehead there, it looks really patchy for some reason. So that's my first impression on the Australis Mix It foundation. It does have some pros and cons. Like, I do tend to have oily skin, so of course it's going to look that way on me after a day's wear, and I'll need to touch up. It isn't a long wearing foundation either. If you have dry skin, then I would definitely suggest it. I bought it for $10 from Priceline the other week, so that is so affordable. For dry skin, I think it would work quite nicely because it is really moisturizing. It has great coverage. So if you found this helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. I'll have a playlist linked down below of all of my other first impressions of foundations if you wanted to go and check them out, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!